He created a big giant art mural in our studio for the morning show, Zach Snyder. Hey, Zach.
How's it going?
Good. Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too. So far, so good.
Yeah, your mural is featured on the morning show every day.
Yep, that's right.
And there it is. Still
Yep.
looking great.
Yep, I love to see the pics of everybody in front of it. And yeah.
It's awesome to have your interpretation of downtown Jackson a permanent part of our studio. So beautiful.
Yeah, well, I'm super grateful. So yeah, thanks for getting me in and supporting a local artist. That's always awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you're still painting murals.
I am. Yeah. So in October, at the end of October, I did a mural for the Chelsea Treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a playhouse for kids in Chelsea, and they got a hold of me and was like, we need something on this wall, and you know, it's a playhouse, so I kind of went with something a little bit more cartoony, a little bit more fun, and there it is. Yep, nice sunbeam coming in through that window.
Very cool.
Yeah, I had a good time. It's always a pleasure.
And really, I think your success and your commissions are the result of your presence on social media, really out to showcase your work. And I know that for an artist, it's Instagram.
Yeah, it's crucial. I mean, it's, you know, I had a website and I get more, you know, eyes through my Instagram. So I've been kind of just focusing on that for now, but hopefully going to get the website back up soon and open up some t-shirts and stuff like that, prints. So
merch.
Keep an eye out for that.
Zach merch. And you were a Bright Walls artist in the last year of Bright Walls.
Yeah, which was super cool. That last event was, you know, top notch. Very great production. And if you've been downtown, I painted the jellyfish right next to Detour's portrait. And yeah, I was brought in to do a door, and then I met the owner of the building who allowed me to paint the wall next to the door. So it was very exciting.
Yeah, it's you got to do a little hunting, but you know, we have a lot of people that are on these walk tours from out of town. They find them. Yeah,
it was fun. It was a good time.
This week you've got an art opening.
I do, yeah. So at Sandhill Crane Vineyards this Saturday from 1 to 4, with music by my very good friend Larry Sumner from 1:30 to 3:30. I have a handful of pieces hung up on the walls, mostly new work. Some people have never seen my studio paintings. So if you're not doing anything this Saturday, come get some wine and look at some art and enjoy some good music.
We've had a chance to see a lot of your work on art walk events in downtown Jackson.
Yeah, you guys have hosted me a few times now. So
I think you brought some photos of some of your work.
Yeah, so that actually is a painting that I did in preparation for the mural at Polly's Country Market on Spring Arbor Road. Super fun project, and just right on the front of their store, and it's hard to miss if you're driving down Spring Arbor Road. So
yeah, their corporate logo has for many years included the parrot.
That's right.
Yeah,
and the story behind that, they wanted to have a parrot in the store when it first opened, but obviously there's a lot of regulations against birds in a grocery store, so that didn't happen. So I was excited to keep that alive and put it on the wall.
Looks great.
Yeah, and there's my famous jellyfish. Yep, I just, you know, love those little creatures and started diving into some portraiture and experimenting with, you know, different subjects. I know I've been mostly known as an abstract artist for a long time, but trying to stretch myself out a little bit.
Now let's go back to that salt-soaked sailor. Is that Ernest Hemingway?
No, that's actually just I googled a picture of an old man, and that was the reference photo that I found that I liked. It had some good lighting, so yeah, it's funny.
That's great. What? Put Ernest Hemingway on it, and
there we go. Yeah, I'll just fool some people. Just kidding. But yeah, I've also been diving into some landscapes. That's from I forget the name of it, but it's in Portland. It's a very famous waterfall. I wish I remembered the name, but went out there a few years ago for my birthday and took this picture and decided to paint it. So
Really a lot of variety in what you paint.
yeah, I try to switch things up, and this is a shot as a preview for what's going to be at Sandhill. So beautiful space, beautiful business, and yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Now, your style, I would say, has evolved since I first met you, and I would say it's just become more eclectic.
Yeah.
You're really doing a lot of different things.
Yeah, I would prefer to do a lot of different things than to stick to, the same thing, doing it in different variations. And teaching at the college as an adjunct has really kind of, forced me to revisit some fundamentals and try those, basic things and try new things. And it's always fun to experiment.
Yeah, and what an exciting year for Zach Snyder. Again, in 2023, what exciting things happened to you this year, Zach?
Oh, well, I got engaged, so that was
Congratulations.
a very big thing.
Engaged.
Yeah, very, very big thing. We went to North Carolina and popped the question down there. And
North Carolina.
yeah.
What was it about North Carolina? Was it just a vacation?
Yeah, so we went to Asheville, just went to see the city, and my fiance wanted to go there and was interested in the area, and so we spent a couple days in the city and then went west to a town called Hot Springs and stayed in a nice cabin with a hot tub and a river looking out from the deck. So very romantic, very fun, great place, and had some really nice weather too. So yeah, it was perfect.
Nice. Yeah, Asheville is a pretty hip town with a lot of great food.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's got a very lively hipster culture, it seems. Yeah, lots of music and beer, and we went to the art museum, super cool, very inspiring. Saw some cool artists.
Yeah, it's a big arts town.
Yeah, definitely.
So you also teach. You mentioned your next semester's getting underway next week.
Yep, next Tuesday I will be teaching two-dimensional design, and we have some seats open, so if you're a student and you are looking for what's it called, an elective, that would be a good choice.
So what's the name of the class?
2D design, so we kind of just talk about the fundamentals of design, some principles and elements of design that are kind of critical to forming a composition and making things look good on canvas with some guidelines, I guess.
I think there are people that are hesitant to take an art class because they don't feel like they maybe have the talent.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have
No. It's a very intro level course, and it's kind of set up in a way that welcomes people that don't have experience. So it's not something that should steer anybody away from the class. Same thing with my drawing class that I teach. We just finished that up in the fall, but no experience is required. It's really just an opportunity to learn and to just make work, because that's kind of how people learn, is by doing, especially in art. So it's very welcoming to that.
And your murals you've done, they've been painted inside and outside. I think Grand Rapids you have
Yeah,
some.
so my first mural was actually at Rockford Construction in Grand Rapids at their headquarters. They have like a courtyard inside their building, so it's kind of like an indoor-outdoor thing. Done quite a few in Jackson, so the Polly's one, and here at JTV is a big one. But I also painted the tunnel inside of Henry Ford, so that was the biggest one I think I've ever done, and the longest. So no, it's a hallway, so it was very long. But
Yeah, and it took the longest because of the pandemic.
yeah, the pandemic definitely halted things for 4 to 6 months. I don't remember, but yeah.
Well, I might make it out to Sandhill Crane myself this
You should.
Saturday. Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, wine or not, it's going to be a good time.
Check out the gallery of art Snyder on display at Sandhill Crane Vineyards, and listen to the very talented Larry Sumner Jr. this Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. I would hope to see everybody there.
Awesome. I hope it's a big success.
Me too.
Thanks for coming in, Zach.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Artist, muralist, teacher, Zach Snyder.